the ball comes back to your foot a little bit. There's a bit of deflation on the ball.
Switch to Vasquez.
Beautiful.
Dances around the Ecuadorian. Whips into the middle. Inches over Jovic.
Well, this one.
Cross low.
This one will be worth a dozen looks for you people with your fancy schmancy machines. Absolutely magisterial from Lucas Vasquez.
Top of the box, but soft. Well read. Ron sending it a little too long.
One of the highlights of the game from Lucas, a control and touch, and then a fabulous ball. Big Benz, where are you?
Even from the bench, he still might be the first to score. He's been Mr. Reliable. Slight touch on the ball, carries for Roncaglia. The Argentine only about 5'10". Estupiñán getting hurt without contact.
Yeah.
Looked like he rolls his ankle.
I don't think he rolls it. I think the weight's been put on that. Take a look as this one goes there, right here. Just gets stepped upon, and then he's still okay, and then starts to feel it.
Maybe just a bruise. Looked like he might have pulled up, but just bad luck for Pervis Estupiñán. Vitor Alquiza. They shop at the same store.
Yeah,
notice that?
Part of the Osasuna shop. It's nice style.
Aridan among those loosening up on the sideline just in case. And maybe as he pulled away, he might have pulled something.
Well, it's difficult to know where he's actually given the treatment, because it looked as if he got stepped on as well. And I think you may be right, there's a little bit of a roll of the ankle as well. It didn't look too severe. Certainly, Ecuadorian Youth International really felt something jar.
See the long legs of Aridan just in case. And towards the 18, step up by Navas. Aridan, a center back though. Might move Roncaglia back out wide if Estupiñán can't continue.
They don't rush it to this Osasuna team. They play nice, intricate football. Good passing movement, nicely covered.
Ramos over. And they're going to say it comes off of Castellano and out. Now he's got a nick.
There's that wonderful run earlier from the impressive Odriozola. Look how close this one is. Oh.
By the way, if we get another chance to see that, we will at the half. Don't discount the reactions of his counterpart. 35-year-old Ruben Martinez, out of nowhere, had to block the ball that came off of his own defender. So, could have been 1-0 Real Madrid. Instead, we're still scoreless approaching the half hour. Give me an idea since we're talking briefly about Ariola. Keylor Navas looking outstanding since stepping into the #1 shirt for PSG.
No surprise there.
Ariola knew that he would be the backup to Courtois, but he also has to feel as though he might have the chance. Maybe not as flashy as Navas, but he has been a very reliable keeper over the years for PSG.
Certainly, Courtois will be hearing the boos and whistles in the next game. And not from this crowd, but at Atletico Madrid. He's had 1 or 2 jibes towards the Atleti faithful as well, and Madridistas love that. But now they're 2 excellent goalkeepers, Phil. Ariola has certainly got that alacrity, not quite as jungle cat quick as Keylor Navas, but he's sharp off his line. He's a quality goalkeeper. It's a great pickup.
Still just 26.
Yep.
Wide for Brandon. Mother from the Balearic Islands, Mallorca, where he was born. His dad from London, and did so well earlier this season against Barcelona. Some of the English clubs starting to scout. Remember that ball he whipped in for the first goal?
Nice play again. Nice composure. Zidane having to work with his team here. Half an hour in. Duck eggs.
Missing the ball on the through.
Good
Back
skill.
Forward for Cardona. Drives it in. Militao doing his best Varane impression.
Cardona didn't have anything else other than to try to force that through, and his target was covered front and back. So, good defensive shape. Federico Valverde, player that's got another chance to razzle and dazzle. Uruguayan top player. But at this club of Real Madrid, Phil, it's not just good players keeping good players out. World-class players. This kid's going to be world-class, in my opinion. Look at the way he's sharp on the ball. Dictating again to Lucas.
No, you're not a huge fan of statistics, Ray, but you do fancy a bit of a tickle, and one of the things that does pop up is Real Madrid actually 10% better without Dani Carvajal at right back, so maybe that will help Odriozola.
Magic.
Vasquez trying to get inside.
Good defending.
Estepinian dancing inside the 18.
Give it away.
Odriozola picks up the clearance, but then defended well. And out comes
Such
Ruben.
tenacity from this young man again, fighting his way through. You know, remember the type of players these players are up against in practice at Valdebebas. That'll sharpen you up.
Lucius coming across. Of course, he's been playing a bit on the right of late.
Cracking ball.
Militao again doing the Varane role today. One of the reasons he was brought in.
Yep, like for like in terms of pace.
Best we've seen from him so far. Will it hold? Nacho driving with his right foot, but Lillo steals it away.
Nice play.
Moncayola leaning his way through the midfield. Touched back, and now the ball bouncing the Pamplonans' way. Cardona into the area, just poked away from Ibanez.
Very close. Again, looking people to keep your eye out for the number 27, Moncayola, and there's another great demonstration from the youth product. A wonderful run.
Lucius again, drive left, cut right.
Didn't have an outlet. Didn't have an outlet. Got to go one-on-ones. Hearing a few whistles, but didn't have an option. He tries to force his way through there.
Toni Kroos in the middle. As we take a look at that shot from distance.
It was the build-up to that. Luka Jovic dropping back and dropping wide and hungry for the ball. Plays a nice sweet pass in to the German. This is a fun team to watch.
Again, Segunda champions. Those teams that have come up from the second division this year, it looks like they might stick around. Oh, one-handed.
Magic, absolutely magic from Alphonse. Comes off his lane, calculated gamble, reaches up, Michael Jordan-like, and strikes a pose. And this crowd loved that.
He doesn't get that one, and there's a player lurking behind, but he had no doubt. Odell Beckham-like.
Absolutely wonderful. Look at the shock of disbelief on some of those Madridistas.
Let's go. Keep it going.
Enjoying it. Soak it up, lads. Smell that lovely air of the Santiago Bernabeu and enjoy it. They're relishing this battle.
As you mentioned, 41, Ray, not that far removed from his playing career, just about a decade. Made it up to the 4th division. That was it. But it looks like he's going to be sticking around in the top flight as a manager for quite some time.
He'll be sought after. The impression he's had on this team. Oh, nicely.
Off the S on his chest. Vasquez and Estupiñán again dancing his way out of danger.
Oh, look at that. And again. Absolutely wonderful from who? Moncayola. I told you he's a good one.
On that far side, battling just a little too hard with Sergio Ramos. 10 minutes from halftime. And Zidane still doesn't have an answer yet.
He's got the built-in excuse of a rejigged team and certainly reshaped team. A lot of inexperienced chemistry working together, but again, it's early days for Real Madrid. They'll just go about their business with plenty of space for Osasuna to attack unquestionably. Look at the formation they drop back with and the boss dictating to them.
Stepping up in time, Kroos.
Nicely, legs it here.
Vinicius,
look out!
Lifting it. Corner with the greatest of ease.
The calculus of a goal scored in a Brazilian nanosecond from Junior. Cry, my son, cry indeed. Tears the size of pineapple chunks, it seems, coming down his face. A majestic strike. It's reminiscent of Pelé when he cried in Sweden when they won the World Cup. Look at this emotion coming out of him. This is world-class, people. Toni Kroos sets the table. He's got it all to do. One adjustment. No flamethrower this. This is curled in with divine precision. It takes the tiniest of a touch off Osasuna's defender and it takes it over the top. I'm not so sure that it would have mattered. It's a wonderful strike and it reduces him to this sort of emotion, and that is wonderful to see. As multi-millionaires as these players are, people, the kid never comes out of you. The kid that was playing on the beaches of Brazil demonstrates what football is all about in terms of pure skill and passion and emotion. Magic.
This is first of the season in all competitions, the 5th of his Real Madrid career. And Ray, he knows how to keep the fans happy. All 5 at the Santiago Bernabeu.
What a moment for him. He's just been blessed with the first cap for the Canarino as well. And he certainly knows how to perform under pressure. It was beautiful skill. And cannot take it away from him in terms of an own goal. It took a little tickle again. How many times have we said tickle in this game? But it did. It took a little touch off one of the defenders. But I think it would have found the back of the net either way.
Ray, earlier I criticized him for having one move. But when you can do that with that one move, keep doing it until they can stop you. So Real in front. Is there time enough in the half for Osasuna to get back level? Here he is again, center channel. Looking for Jovic. He'll get a second chance. And almost drops that in the bucket.
Good attack. Getting applauded by Nacho, but Nacho saying, feed me. I'm open. Sorry I didn't see you. Flamengo man, of course, who I thought was going to have a really good deep run in the Libertadores. I Sengao, surprisingly beaten. We have those wonderful semi-finals in the Copa Libertadores coming up on our wonderful channel. Can't wait for that. Boca River.
And tonight, it'll be one of Estupiñán's country's teams. Independiente del Valle taking on Corinthians in the Sudamericana semifinals.
Super impressive. They have been Independiente del Valle, Phil. And now they take their visitors up to altitude with 2-0 scoreline. Cannot imagine what response that's going to be at altitude, but they've got to find something. But Independiente del Valle looking firm favourites tonight.
Corinthians, one of the story teams from South America, but authoring a new story, Independiente.
Corinthians got to not just dig deep, they're going to have to drill down to oil level and then to find out a way out of Ecuador tonight. But that's why the game's played. 2-0, damn the torpedoes.
Sola
Nicely
forward, cross rolls it. Nacho tracking it down. Rattles off of Leo. And then a collision far side trying to clear. And I think this one will go against the Osasuna defender.
Oh, it certainly will. Yellow card presented, and rightfully so. Just rough play by Leo. What happens? The ball drops up and he's looking for the volley. He misses the volley entirely because Nacho's there ahead of him. Whether or not it's accidentally on purpose, who knows? Only Leo. I think it was a bit of naughtiness, and referee Lajos agrees.
So almost a corner, but there could be offside. Cross looks like about 3-4 yards from the end line. Looking to drive it in on Martinez, the 6'1" netminder. Edge of the 6, just a little high. Deflected by the defense. Nacho lets it roll for another corner. It's the third for Real Madrid in this opening half.
Well, the pressure relief goal is being presented right before half-time. But Osasuna's got nothing to be ashamed of.
Vasquez, cross getting back on side, but his momentum allows it to be stolen away. Estupiñán dumping it forward.
No dump, Phil. That's a beautiful rainbow pass. Wonderful from Estupiñán.
Garcia fouled. Actually, no, that was Robert Ibanez. They've switched wings.
Nothing rough already about this team. Being polished by Arrasate. Look at that. Beautiful. I should have stepped into it.
Vasquez scoops it.
Who's in?
Around the defense, Vinicius. Green in front, drives goal line, drops it back. Jovic can't catch it cleanly. Another opportunity denied. Good thinking, Vinicius. And Odriozola.
And give it back. Odriozola wanted it back.
And the way the Mallorcans, something to prove today. It wasn't that long ago, what, 3 years, 4 years, where Real Madrid went hunting to Mallorca, where he was one of the phenoms, but they elected to take Asensio. So maybe a chance to show they grabbed the wrong islander.
Played.
Again, driving inside left, Garcia. They haven't given up. They're not rattled. They've almost shrugged off the goal.
An impressive, Phil. That goal was an absolute spirit crusher of a hit, and one of those that there's no defending against. You'll think there's always stuff you can do. But it was an absolute out of the blue goal. No question. You should have a happy locker room to go back into address Arrasate. I'm a fan, I've got to tell you. Quality football being played up against Real Madrid's side and made for a really entertaining open match. Look at that pass. Beautiful.
They have yet to lose away from home. With a win and a draw.
So Militao pulled that beautiful peacock out of his hat.
Zamiro flicked through Vasquez, scrambling Leo.
Oh.
Has to be a bit careful with that yellow card, but still does not give an inch on the challenge. Back for Militao. Vinicius pops up. Estupiñán guides him to the ground. Fans wanted a foul. Curling run through the middle, getting through Militao. Here's Cardona, and Ariola out to snuff out the chance.
Impressive from him. And the goalkeeper. Outplayed Brandon Thomas, and Ariola again comes out quickly and nicely. Cardona, excuse me.
Ex-Barcelona boy for 3 years. Scooping it in, but a little too high for Valverde. Here's Brandon. In the air, he changed his pass. Valverde steals. Seconds of added time remain. Real looking to
Spain's feet. Oh,
pops up. Now Brandon coming away, dribbling into danger.
Valverde.
Back to Casemiro. Maybe the final play of the half. Stripped away for the throw-in. 1 goal on the scoreboard. Real bit better possession. And for all of their efforts, Osasuna yet to get a shot on Ariola's net, but they've given Real a battle, and it's 1-0 at the half.
Doesn't disguise the quality of their football. And here we see this wonderful strike. It's almost an expletive deleted goal. I don't see the deflection there and that one, but right there, that little touch takes it a couple of degrees over. We'll have a perfect look here. And you can see that dynamic takes it away. But yeah, we love you too, kid. Keep it going.
Fortune favoring the brave, and Real Madrid leads at the half.
In the moments that matter, it won't let you down.
These are my people. This is the land where my forefathers lie. These are my people. In brotherhood we're heirs of a creed to live by. A creed that proclaims that by love's once bloodstained, this is my land, and these are my people. Yes, these are my people.
whistle is heard. River Plate, they're the new champions of the Copa Libertadores. Yes, indeed, it was an unforgettable final.
Now, the match that stopped the world is back. River Plate versus Boca Juniors. The Copa Libertadores semifinals. Next Tuesday on beIN Sports.
A 200-mile trek for Osasuna to Madrid, and it looks like they want more than just a T-shirt. Real Madrid getting a battle, but pulling away at the half with a 1-0 lead. Can they hold on? A little bit of honoring to do before the start of this one, but then it was off to battle.
Well, the impressive Alvaro Odriozola, especially in the opening exchanges, was absolutely wonderful to watch. And they were so unlucky not to capitalise on his brilliance down this right side. His ball goes into the funny house of mirrors and it stays out. And this one was a hammer blow. An absolute howitzer from the German World Cup winner. One touch to control and set it up for the real deal. And this one would make the birds come out of the trees to watch. It sends the young lad into delirium with happiness. The beautiful touch to control it, then that readjustment is quicksilver, and then the right foot Stradivarius with a little bit of help from Osasuna's outstretched defensive boot takes it into the net.
Stick around, more of the Express to come.
D-6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Encendido y despegamos.
Ve más allá de lo común con un sabor más brillante. Alcanza la luna.
Y el mejor jugador de fútbol del mundo.
Maradona.
Arranca por la derecha el genio del fútbol mundial. Genio, ta.
¿A dónde irías si pudieras ir a cualquier parte? ¿A quién llevarías si pudieras llevar a cualquier persona? ¿Qué harías cuando llegues a lo desconocido? Lo desconocido. Check. Nueva Ford Explorer, el vehículo explorador más grande de todos los tiempos.
When you send money, does less arrive, ruining the party?
Why did you leave me for my brother?
It's because...
Is your mom's fun cut short because of bad exchange rates? Do high transfer fees leave your family in rags? Don't let terrible exchange rates and high transfer fees ruin their day. Send money with the Boss Revolution Money app to send your family more. Download the app today to get your first transfer for free.
D-6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Encendido y despegamos.
Ve más allá de lo común con un sabor más brillante. Alcanza la luna.
Until the mathematics say no, you have to fight until the end. Until the mathematics say no. You have to fight until the end.
The second leg of the Copa Sudamericana semifinal is here on beIN Sports. And tomorrow, Colón travels to Belo Horizonte to battle against Atlético Mineiro in a high-profile match. The Galos will have to overturn a 2-1 deficit to continue their race for the tournament championship. Atlético Mineiro versus Colón de Santa Fe on BN Sports.
Well, still the 1-0 scoreline for Real Madrid. Something to get a little relief from, but looking at the statistics, maybe a bit surprised it wasn't more. Osasuna yet to get a shot on goal. 5 shots in total for Real Madrid. But the one that went in, the only one that matters. Another 45 minutes to turn that around. Can Osasuna come back?
If there were one party for all of history's creators and pioneers, without question, that party would be thrown by the father of tequila. Cuervo Tradicional since 1795. The father of tequila.
Is that...
Quesadillas? Gordon Ramsay, handing out samples. Seems like just an okay use of your culinary talents, dude.
Yeah, it is, smart guy. Almost like having a brand new iPhone, but not pairing it with AT&T.
That's true, Gordon Ramsay.
Hey, fingers! It's not a buffet. Use the cocktail stick.
You have a cocktail stick.
Get the most from your amazing new iPhone 11 Pro on AT&T, America's fastest network for iPhones. More for your thing. That's our thing.
If there were one party for all of history's creators and pioneers, without question, that party would be thrown by the father of tequila. Cuervo Tradicional since 1795. The father of tequila.
Two giants looking to dominate the same city. Another epic battle is coming. Victory is the only option. Madrid Derby. Atlético de Madrid versus Real Madrid on BN Sports. Every place has a story to tell. And we are here to show it.
We've waited all winter for this.
Sports, the world-class sports network. Two giants looking to dominate the same city. A historic rivalry. Another epic battle is coming. There is no room for error. Victory is the only option.